Hello everyone, my name is Andy. I'm going to be giving you this YouTube tour of LeanView by BlueSpring software. It's an add-on to Microsoft Visio that is used for basically lean engineering, taking existing processes and making them more effective and efficient. So it's as I said, it's an add-on to Visio. So here's kind of what you start out with if you open a new file. It's got fun little things like a business case, value statement, kind of basically words. It'll let you put in just to kind of define the scope of what you're doing, all of the things that you need to do when you first start your lean project. I'm also going to give you an analysis of kind of my thoughts about it, and also kind of a tutorial of how it works. This is going to be the first of several videos, hopefully for the Advanced Lean Engineering class at OIT for spring 2012. That Wang Ping Sun is the professor for this, and both Matt Ferdinand and I are looking at the software to try to understand how to use it correctly and efficiently. I'm going to start off by saying LeanView, in my opinion, is not an engineer's tool. It is a tool for a business person or a lean engineer, somebody who only does lean engineering. And that's all they do. It's got a lot of technical lean language. It is not for somebody who does not know very much about lean already. It does a great job of having little things like this where you can put shiny bubbles and objects and things that catch your attention and look good in a presentation and can help quickly and efficiently explain to your boss why you're taking all this time out of actually doing work to just look at what the work you do is. But it's not necessarily a tool that an engineer would use, because there's just a lot of information in there that is not data centric. It's very result centric and very presentation centric. Being mechanical engineer and manufacturing engineer, I prefer data centric processes, not this as much. So here's my really quick overview. I'll talk more about this in later videos, but kind of show you why I'm not actually a big fan of LeanView yet. Who knows, it might grow on me, but I'm not really enjoying the software yet. I think the biggest thing is, again, it's presentation centric and not data centric. It has all these things to fill out. The tutorial that it has is okay. It gives you one example and only uses a couple of all the various different pieces. It is not an exhaustive tutorial. You will not learn how to use the software just by reading the tutorial, nor will you by reading the manual. The manual kind of is about as helpful as this. If you hover over something, it says, hey, this is what it is. So for transport, shows the transport of items from, to, or within the value stream. Not really that helpful. It doesn't tell you how to use it, how to connect it, what you should connect it with, etc. I might do that in later videos. Maybe not. We'll see how this works out. So you start out and you make a value map, a value stream map, and this is just your standard lean practice. You've got this to go to this, and you've got inventories in between each piece. You start out with the supplier and to the customer. You've got electronic data. You've got manual processes and schedules going out. If you've taken a lean class, you'll remember this map and you'll understand it. It's kind of the Lean 101 part one. One of the things I don't like about the LeanView is if you double click on something, it automatically resorts to filling in the name. Again, I don't care about the name. I want to get right to the data, and I want to be able to type in data and even rename it from here, but it's hard to get to. And then also, most windows within a program, the close is up in this corner. I have mistakenly hit this several times and actually closed my LeanView document several times. It's actually down here in the corner, or you can hit File Close. Little things like that, when you have to learn a new software that are counterintuitive to somebody used to the Windows operating system, it's not making me a fan. But let's look at this inventory properties, and that's, you right click on it and then click the properties. You start out, it's very, very small. It's not actually, you can't see much of the data there, and you just have like 3 pixel width to get that little arrow and actually make it bigger. And then you can input stuff. This is, at this inventory, what do you store? Well, plastic resin. Well, what if I want to add something new? What if I can only pick from pre-existing things that I added in there? So let's exit this out. Yes, I'm sure I want to delete that. No, I don't want to save. And that was just for that one change. If we wanted to add a new product or inventory piece there, we have to go down to Map Properties. Again, right-click VSM Properties. And Materials, Work in Progress, the WIP. Holy cow, I can fit 4 or 5 characters here on the name. Useless. That is a huge fail for LeanView. Does not endear itself to me, the fact that I have to get within those 3 pixels and open it up every time that I want to see what actually these names are. But here we go. We've got cleaning agents, copper plate, and here's the actual work in progress. The ones that say WIP. GM emblem, Nissan emblem, Toyota emblem. This is for simulating a process where the supplier is making emblems for OEMs. And let's say we want to add in something, we'll just say widgets. Somehow they need widgets, so you can enter that in. You can enter in the quantity of how many widgets you need. Units, let's say it's pounds. We need 8,000 pounds of widgets, and they cost, let's say, 50 cents per pound, so $0.5. As you can see here, it'll give us the price, the total dollars per demand period. What's the demand period? Well, we'll click on the demand tab. Here it's got a lot of information. Product family, demand period, 30 days. You can set that to whatever you want, whatever your cycle time is. Demand factor, if you're getting close to Christmas or something, you can change that demand factor. And then here's your actual products that you make. Oh, I have to actually enlarge it again. Not endearing itself to me. So I'm running out of time on this video, so I'm just going to keep kind of looking at this. We can enter in tons of different data, the tack time, workbook, options, events, notes, save it, exit. Over here we've got our value stream map, so it shows how everything goes through, and then I set this all up beforehand. And what it can do, well, the end result is you go to Reports, Map Analysis Report, or the MAR, and it spazzes out as it enters tons of data into Excel. And I'm going to take this opportunity to say that I am used to and I'm experienced in Arena simulation software. The biggest thing I can say, the difference between Arena and LeanView, is Arena is a simulation software, LeanView is a calculation software. It is only dealing with the calculations Arena is actually a simulation. So here you go, you've got lots of flashy, again, presentation-centric data as opposed to data, or presentation-centric output instead of data-centric. So you got these little graphs that you can enter right into a PowerPoint and say, here, Mr. Bossman, look at what we've done. Give a lot of data very quickly. Value stream, TAC analysis, inventory, delays, sorted metrics, VSM, value stream data, path notes, all of this stuff you can get into. It also has, if you set up waste, you can get a waste tab in there that will show you your major sources of waste. Right now we don't have any waste set up in the system. So this is kind of my first video, my overview. In a nutshell, LeanView could be very powerful in the hands of someone very experienced in lean engineering that has a lot of actual data to throw in. It's not something you can kind of piddle around with very easily. It's also, if you just want to deal with data and what ifs, it's not necessarily the best tool. It's really a tool for, you have a problem, you have an existing process, you want to go in and use lean manufacturing. What it's really good at is you can share everything because it's just a Visio file. You can put it on your corporate server, and Joe, Bobby, and Timmy can all access it at the same time and work on it. You've got that collaborative effect that you don't necessarily have with, as they say in their little promo YouTube video, butcher paper standard practices. You can't share those across the country or across the globe with the world being the way it is, and the world is flat. Thank you, Thomas Friedman. This is something that you can use in that sort of environment, whereas standard lean practices of pencil and paper just aren't valuable. So it's a tool. I'm learning it. I don't like it. I would not use this in a business unless I had somebody to train me, because the tutorial and the manual really are not that helpful. So video 1 summary, it's got stuff, but I don't like the program so far.